Rehov Salim, Erev Ba, Erev Ba. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream the night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you, on this harvest moon. Shuv haruach lochesh, bein gidrot hanim, u'sameret harosh, kvar namod yonim, v'ha'chek al ketzer ha'kaot, od noshkot kanayim ha'kronot, erev ba, erev ba. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. For him kohavim, b'maromatat, v'hachek ba'enek ha'afel, v'naveh hatal bo'avel, la'yilrad, la'yilrad. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you, on this harvest moon.
Welcome to our musical Shabbat evening service. Whilst the song and music bursts forth in Northwood, we encourage you all, wherever you are, in your small sanctuaries, to please rise, to light your candles with us and welcome the Sabbath.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom, and please be seated. Why is this Shabbat different to all others? Well, tomorrow night we will be hosting a concert with and in support of our twin Ukrainian communities in Lviv and Lutsk. Tomorrow night we were due to be sharing a live stream with our community in Lviv. For obvious reasons, we are unable to do that. But our dear friend Sasha has sent us this message. Dear friends, Shalom Aleichem, because they do Yiddish. We always start from these words, but do we realize what could be the price of it? Such words as Shalom Aleichem, never again, or we remember. They are not just slogans. These are acts, everyday acts that we should do to make it real, and we strongly believe that it depends on everyone. Every one of us can do something to make it reality, not only the words. Freedom is a verb. It is not something that we have automatically. Every day, we should go far and far from a new Egypt. Today, the Pharaoh, Haman, is common for all of us. Putin and his evil regime, the terrible resource of a lot of tragedies all over the world during so many years. We would like to express our deepest gratefulness to all of you, to our wonderful Ark Synagogue, to people and to the authorities of UK, our true friend in these dark days. Thank you for your profound understanding of our problem and for your tremendous help, including weapons, which we need so much. But we do not have time, unfortunately. Everyone knows what a tragedy it is in Mariupol, in other places where we experience war crimes by Russian troops. The time in Mariupol is not the same time zone as UK or US or Germany. We can sing a song about Shalom, and as we sing, there will be more victims. Among them, women, children, and older people who survived the Shoah. Ukrainian folk are fighting incredibly bravely not to allow Putin to build a new Berlin Wall which can appear in any place of our world if we will not stop him together. But we need, very fast, help to protect the sky, to get more weapons, to get the possibility to win this battle against evilness and lies. We understand that the countries have fear of a World War III and of nuclear war. But we all remember what a catastrophe the policy of appeasing Hitler led to. So we are begging everybody not to repeat these mistakes. The price is too high. We know that you are already denying yourself a lot to help bring victory closer, and we really appreciate it. But today, entire countries should try to overcome fear and become righteous of the world, and at a state level, giving humanity a chance to survive. After all, we have nowhere to run from. Radiation knows no boundaries. It can come not only from bombs, but also from captured nuclear power plants. Our president, Mr. Zelensky, before becoming head of state, was the actor whose voice was the voice of Paddington Bear in the Ukrainian translation of your wonderful film. We remember the children of London who were sent away and underground when tragedy hit your city. We remember the metro of London when we see the metro of Kiev and Kharkiv. We know that you understand, you hear us, and we believe that good will come, and this will be our common victory. Halavai. Thank you for the honor to talk to you, for your attention, love, and prayers which we feel all the time. You are incredible. with love from Lviv, from the Teva congregation that literally means Ark. The Lviv Ark to the London Ark. Today we are a common Ark. We have to save it together. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet. Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Glory.
גם בשמחה ובצהלה. טוב אמונה, עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך תודי לקראת כלה. בני שבת, בני שבת נקבלה, לך תודי לקראת כלה. בני שבת, בני שבת נקבלה. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. וזמר שמך עליון, וזמר שמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני.
Please rise. Please be seated.
If you listen to the space between the notes and the half notes, the space between heartbeats, you'll hear quarter notes of love and yearning, ancient music of hope and sorrow, infinite in variation, the echo of generations. Notes that bend toward God, notes that linger with longing, notes that plead for redemption, the voice of sorrow and the voice of laughter, notes of surrender, notes that refuse to surrender, notes that cry out to Zion and Israel. If you listen to the space between the notes and the half notes, the rises and the falls, the trills and trumpets, you will hear a rhythm and a pulse calling out, Adon Olam, Yedid Nefesh, Shacha Avakeshcha, Yoducha Reyonai, Master of the universe, beloved of my heart, Adon, I seek you, my thoughts will praise you. In the space between the notes, dreams of God touch the core of being to become music.
shall love the Eternal One, your God,
with
all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Let these words which I command you this day be always in your heart. Teach them diligently to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be like frontlets between your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. And Miriam sang God's song. It rose like smoke, a pillar of fire. And Miriam sang her brother's song, wild, jubilant, free at last. And Miriam sang her mother's song, a lullaby, a love song. And Miriam sang the people's song, soft and loud and wild all at once. The song lifted her feet, her voice soared, and the people sung her mother's song, her brother's song, God's song. They poured from the prophet as she danced. The seabed was rock-strewn, blood and dust. Emet, Miriam danced on sharp-edged stones, arms lifted, and ribbons of fire caught the light. Caught the eyes of the people as she swept them across the desert sea. As she danced, her feet bled, her lifted arms were weary, but she sang faith and freedom. She sang love, sang celebration, fear, surrender. Velvet sea, whoa, I've been waiting in the 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 Ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha, Leda B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot, Osefele, Nora Tehilot, Osefele. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, whoa, 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 I've been ימלוך לעולם ועד.
נאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
השיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, Rahamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamidenu malkeinu
Grant, eternal God, that we may lie down in peace, and let us rise up to life renewed. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, ba'al kol yoshvei tevel. Please rise. Adonai, Ananana sefatai tiftah, Ananana ufi yagid tehilatecha, Ananana Ananana sefatai tiftah, Ananana ufi yagid tehilatecha, Ananana Adonai,
Ananana sefatai tifta. Ananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Lea, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, v'Koneh Hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. Source of all, your vital energy sustains our world, redeeming it from lifelessness. You are the support of the falling, the healing of the sick, and the release of the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Trusting in you, we see life beyond death. Blessed are you, Almighty, embracing the dead within life.
Kadosh atah v'norah shemecha, ve'ein lanu Eloah mibaladecha.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated.
Israel et HaShabbat. La'asot et HaShabbat le'oratam. Berit olam b'nei u'b'nei Israel oti le'olam. Sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz u'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat Shabbat vayinafash.
You're not so sure about this world? Listen. Take another look. The joyful, reckless, barking dogs, convinced of doom, hysterical, or only proud to own the yard. You block the wind, the raised welt of their voices roughening your dreams. The new leaves slightly bent, like fingers on guitar, rippling their chord of twigs, and the still bare, slingshot branches, naked as the tails of rats, liminal as roots. Now tell me why you ever thought you could improve on this music, this hunger. Say Adonai Eloheinu ba'amacha Yisrael, u'tefilatam ba'ahavat kabel, u'tehil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levadecha, b'yira na'avot. And together, we give thanks that you, Eternal One, are our God, as you were the God of our ancestors. You are the rock of our life, the power that shields us in every age. We thank and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your keeping, for the signs of your presence we encounter every day, and for your wondrous gifts at all times,
morning, noon, and night. We praise you, O God, source of goodness, to whom our thanks are due.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Baruch atah Adonai, Osei HaShalom.
We'll take a few moments for silent prayer.
Shalom, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al Yisrael, ve'al kol bnei Adam. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Oseh shalom, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen.
Would you please rise? And together, Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, אשר שם חלקנו לייחד את שמו,
V'goralenu lahamlich malchuto.
On this day, let us dedicate ourselves anew to the task that our ancestors tried in all their higher moments to fulfill. To bring nearer a time when all your children will understand that they are brothers and sisters, so that one in spirit and fellowship, they may be forever united before you. Then shall your sovereignty be established on earth, and the word of your prophet shall be fulfilled.
Adonai, Melech Adonai, Malach Adonai, Yimloch le'olam, Amen.
We remember those who died in recent days and those who died at this time of the year and years gone by. On this Shabbat, we think of Dennis Selman, the husband of Phyllis, father-in-law of Alison, grandfather of Bianca and Anthony. Iris Francis, the mother of Michael, mother-in-law of Claire. Martin Meehan, the husband of Beverly Sperry. Philip Cope, the father of Vivian Dines. Richard Voss, the father of Robert. Liz Dewhurst, best friend of Tammy Casto. Ivy Edelman, wife of Fred, mother of Josh and Debbie. And we are saddened by the recent death of Frederick Hirsch, the husband of Katya, father of Yael, Julian, Rebecca, Jeremy, and Miffy. Zecher Tzadikim Livracha. May all that was dear and good in their lives endure always as a blessing and as a continual influence for good. As we recite together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Nalma divrach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chai echon v'yom echon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'galar v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitada v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, damiran balma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol b'nei Adam, v'imru. Amen.
May the Most High, source of perfect peace, grant peace to us, to all Israel, to all humanity, and to all those who mourn. And let us say,
Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. And reaching across continents, we conclude this service, hopefully connecting with our twin communities in Lutsk and Lviv, and all who join us from northwards and across the world, yad b'yad, hand in hand.
Yad echad im hasheni, am echad im lev echad, keinanu nadlik, nadlik mesuat olam, nadlika ka'am echad, yad b'yad echad echad, keinanu nadlik. It can be all of the people all over the world.
could be you, it could be me, it could be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. It could be you, it could be me, it could be all of the people all over the world, caring and sharing, hand in hand. On this Shabbat, may great peace descend from heaven and abundant life be granted to us all. And let us say,
Amen.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom to you all, and from our live stream, please do join our Zoom Kiddush room to come and join Dave and Rini and Ellie, who are already there. For us in our congregation, please do start handing round the Kiddush wine as well, which is at the back. Shamashim, we need your help right now to hand it round as we get ready to...
Josh, maybe just be a shamash and just hand some. There's also some bread already cut up in the basket underneath.
And tomorrow morning we come together for another musical Shabbat service, this time with many members of our more formal choir. We do hope you'll join us at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow evening we do have a very special concert together with our community in Lviv, our Teva congregation, our Ark congregation of Lviv. Please do look out for the messages all around the internet and elsewhere to find the Zoom room to join us. It's not going to be live streamed tomorrow night, so please do make sure that you are able to join us on Zoom. We wish you could join us in the congregation as well, not the congregation, the audience tomorrow night.
In the audience tomorrow night, indeed, but unfortunately we are sold out. We're not sad about the fact that we are sold out, but if you didn't manage to get tickets, then do join us on the live stream. There are unlimited tickets on the live stream. I think so.
To Sasha, to Ada, to all the members of the Teva congregation of Lviv, wherever you are right now, to all of our Lutz Jewish community, to all the Jews in Ukraine, this evening, this Shabbat, we reach out to you, and we hope that our songs, our music, have brought you just a little bit of peace. But for now, let us say the prayers of Kiddush together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים.
And don't worry, if you haven't yet had any challah, there's a whole challah here still to go. Leah and Ezra will help us to hand it out, as well as they were already singing so beautiful, now they will help us with the challah. So we say together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to everybody on our live stream. We'll see you tomorrow.